You guys are not gonna believe this.
I was brought in to train Jake, and I met the people over the time that I met them. That's it. I do not know these niggas, bro.
Alright, how's it going, y'all? It's Magic. As you guys know, I've been calling Jake Paul out for about 6 months now. And some of my videos have gotten millions of views. And still no response. I know he's scared to respond because he's scared to fight someone who can actually box. His 3 pro fights that he had were fake. And the Ben Askren fight showed it the most. You know what I'm saying? When you're fighting people like Deji, Anisan Gibb, Nate Robinson, and Ben Askren, again, you're fighting 2 YouTubers, 2 retired athletes, one who can't box, and the other one who's built like my grandma. And again, I'm not here to call Jake Paul a racist. We know he's not racist. After he was accused of being racist, he seemed to surround himself with a whole bunch of black people. That's all he wanted to surround himself with, to make it be known that he's not racist, which we already know. You don't need to prove a point. There's nothing to prove. But you're hanging around people like Snoop Dogg, DaBaby, Stunna for Vegas, and now Jalen Love. You got these people around you who, again, are all black. Mike Tyson. You're surrounding yourself with all these people and to prove something. We know you're not racist, trust. I find it funny that you are honestly trying to call yourself a prize fighter and you have not fought nobody. You had a set-up fight with Ben Askren. That fight was set up and everybody knows it. All of it's a fraud. His whole team is a fraud. Jake Paul's a fraud and so is his team, especially Jalen Love. What happened on May 21st and May 22nd with Jalen Love was crazy to me. It all started on May 21st, which was a Friday, with Jalen Love. I went inside his live. I commented and I said, "Tell Jake to stop ducking me." And then that's when he said all of this.
You just telling me Jake is scared of you. Who are you? What have you done? Why is he so afraid of you?
Again, so this is where I go to say, you guys act like you don't know me, which clear as day, you do. So the very next day, which was May 22nd, Saturday, he went live again and I went in his live and I was going back and forth. That's when he started to say stuff like this.
Right now, I'm in Vegas. You won't pull up right now. You will not pull up. I don't know why y'all do that. That's crazy. I'll pull up. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. You won't. You're not really like that. You're not really like that. You're not really like that. You're gonna get everything you asked for playing with me. I'm just saying, I live for this shit. I live for the thrill for a nigga to think I'm playing around. I do. I live for that. I can't wait for a nigga to try me. Every day, I keep that bitch on my hip every day, waiting for one of these goofy ass niggas to think it's sweet. And you're gonna be one of them. So please, I got Carbone tonight. Carbone tonight, 9 o'clock.
Like, how are you gonna say something like that and you don't know me? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we're talking about boxing. You start talking big and bad and telling me that I won't pull up on you, I won't do none of this, which is like, again, I'm a man just like you are, so of course I'm going to meet up somewhere, especially you telling me I'm not going to. So what happened to you being a big boxer and having your belts, as you told Tyron Woodley?
Sign to Al Heyman. Oh, cool. Been a champ already, did that. I got my belts too, champ.
Like, none of it's starting to make sense. So now that I had a time and a place, I was already like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. He DM'd me on Instagram and we started to go back and forth. That's when he decides to voice message me. And in the voice message, he says this.
Let me use this. Let me use this because this might be better. Bro, I do not know you. I don't know Logan's friends. I don't know all Jake's friends. I'm not a social media guy. I was brought in to train Jake, and I met the people over the time that I met them. That's it. I do not know these niggas, bro. I do not know these young-ass kids. I do not know TikTokers like that. I do not know Instagrammers, whatever the fuck the YouTubers. I don't know, nigga. I'm learning the shit as I go. I don't know you. I've never seen a video of yours. I don't know nothing about you. Where you from? How long you been calling out Jake? I can only imagine. I don't know. And I don't care. Don't shoot that shit my way. Leave me out of it. Pick another nigga out the group. I don't play like that. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not friendly like that. That's why I stay the fuck I simply stated myself because I'm not good. I'm not a sociable nigga. I don't want to talk to you about Jake. Talk to Jake about Jake. I don't give a fuck about all that fighting shit, bro. I don't care. I don't care. I understand what you're trying to get out of it. I pay attention to people. I get what everybody trying to get out of it. I'm not mad. I'm not hating. I just don't give a fuck. It ain't for me to give a fuck. It's Jake to give a fuck, not me. I train him. We do our thing. He's cool. That's it. I don't get involved in anything other than that. I'm cool with Floyd. I'm cool with both of them. Them my niggas. And that's it. I don't get involved in anything other than what I'm supposed to. That's it. I'm not that guy. I'm not an influencer or whatever the fuck people are these days. I'm a nigga from Detroit.
Like, are you kidding me? What do you mean you don't know these guys like that? You're not the social media type. Bro, seems like you have posted quite a bit showing that you've hung out with Mayweather and Jake Paul. I mean, it's crazy that you're really playing both sides. If you actually look at your photos, it looks like you're a leech to me. When Mayweather was in his prime, you were in every one of his photos. Now that Jake Paul's in his prime, you're in every one of his photos. And people call me a fan, but you look more of a fan than anybody does. After he sends me the voice message, as you guys seen, he says, so what do you want to do? And I told him, I'm going to go see you face to face. That's what I'm going to do. We stopped messaging. On my way up there, he told me he was going to be at a totally different spot than what he said on live. As you guys know, Jay Leon Love told me to pull up to the Aria. So that's what we did. I pulled up just like this. Sweatpants, sweater, and some slides. But he told me to pull up, so that's what we're going to do. So we've already went to one spot, Carbone, and he wasn't up there. We're on our way to the next spot. On my way up there, he told me he was going to be at a totally different spot than what he said on live. So I was kind of confused. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should go to the first location he said, or should I go to the second location? What is he trying to play, a cat and mouse game? I don't know. I ended up going to the second location he had told me. I was here at the time he said he would be here, and he's still not here. That's crazy. And he told me he was going to be there at 9 o'clock. I got there at like 8:40. And I'm waiting. I'm seeing, I don't see nobody. I'm walking around. I'm waiting. I said, maybe I'm early. Maybe he's going to get here a little late. I don't see nobody. And then that's when I ask him, are you here? And he says, not yet. After 9 o'clock hits, I'm messaging him and he didn't reply back. So I decided to go to the first location that he said, as you guys can see in this clip. Last but not least, the last spot he said he would be at on his live. Still ain't here. I did my part. I pulled up. He ain't show up. I just want to let everybody know that Magic is serious about that. He was not at that location either. And to me, that says a lot about Jake Paul and his team. That's Jake Paul's trainer. This is Jake Paul's trainer that said he was going to meet up with me and then did not show. Jake Paul's trainer, I see why Jake Paul's ducking. Because he's learning from him. This is crazy to me. I believe that Jake Paul and his team are scared. And it's about time that you come out and you fight a real boxer. We know that you know who I am. We know your team knows who I am. And it's about time for you to stop ducking me. I'm going to be your biggest paid fighter. I'm willing to put up the money to fight you. I'm an actual boxer. So Jake, after your trainer was a no-show, that explains a lot about you and your team. There's no more excuses on why you're ducking me. You know who I am. Your team knows who I am. And it's about time you stop taking set-up fights. Your time has come. You have to stop running. Jake, I'm willing to put up the money. I'm willing to do it at your time. I'm willing to do it at your locations. I'm open. Wherever, it's all up to you. So there's going to be no excuses. It's your location, your time, your money. You let me know. I'm willing to put it up. So enough is enough, Jake. Jake and his team. Stop ducking me.